Alright, I thought I'd make a quick update video because it's been a while from my very fancy hotel room, sponsored from the LN group who sponsored the Sun trip. I had a few ideas of what to do next. I want to get back to the UK without flying. That's the biggest goal. For the last few years I haven't flown just because it's not very sustainable practice to be flying around all over the place. It's pretty inefficient carbon emission wise. So I got this big map. So I'm currently here in Guangzhou, down here, I think, or it might be here, but it's just very close to Hong Kong. So what most people do is this map was actually given by the train company. So this is the new train route from China all the way back to Europe. And there's Lyon, where we started. So yeah, the bikes get shipped back by the Sun trip. That's already been arranged with this sponsor, so that's really cool. We don't have to worry about the bikes. One option was to cycle back, but with the weather coming towards winter, especially in Kazakhstan, that would become a really big problem. The temperatures there can get really low, and it would be a pretty big issue by the time I get there, I think. I had the idea to go to Japan over there, but unfortunately the visas are too difficult to arrange when you're outside of your home country, so it's going to be a no-go. I was going to go to Japan for the winter, but unfortunately it seems a little bit too difficult to sort out while I'm over here. So the latest plan is, well, the next plan was to take the Trans-Siberian Railway, which is the one that goes up here through Mongolia, all the way across Russia, and then joins up back in Europe, and then take that all the way home. But again, visas are too difficult to arrange outside of your home country, really. It takes a lot of time, also it costs a lot of money, and yeah, it's just difficult all around. We really take it for granted living in Europe, being able to travel visa free everywhere. The European Union is a real godsend. But so I made a new plan which involves less visa hassle. So I'm going to take the train. I'm quite excited for this. It's going to be hopefully a good trip. I'm going to take the train from here. I'm going to go to a town here called Guilin, or I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Next up to Xi'an, which is one of the places we actually cycled through, and it's the home of the terracotta warriors, like the big ancient army that was built, that you've probably seen it. It's probably, I think it's one of the wonders of the world, but it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure whether I'll get to see it through the crowds, but so go there next, and then I get back on this main train line, which will take me all the way to Urumqi, which is up here, just after the Gobi Desert, which again, cycled through there, and then back into Kazakhstan. Now, I'm basically running for Kazakhstan, because when I get to Kazakhstan, I'm kind of in the clear. It's visa-free if you want to, for 30 days, and if you want to get another 30 days, you just have to cross the border somewhere and come back in. And I mean, as you know from the road, I love Kazakhstan now. it's amazing. The idea of getting back there soon is really exciting. And then I'll probably either go to Astana, which is up here somewhere, or Almaty, which is down here somewhere. And from there, maybe if I go to Almaty, I'll dip into Kyrgyzstan or something like that, but I don't know yet. And then what I'll try and do again is take more trains, because in Kazakhstan they're very cheap, and take this train line from either Almaty or Astana up there, up here, down here, and to here. Now from here you can get a ferry. This is Kazakhstan, and this is Azerbaijan. You can get this ferry line here, and it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, because it's not like you look at a ferry schedule and get on a ferry and it's all organised. It's basically you just like paying a captain of a boat to get on his ferry and take 2 or 3 days. I think it takes 2 days or 3 days to get across it. The boats come when they come. Sometimes you can be waiting 2 weeks, sometimes you'll be waiting 3 days. I don't know, it just sounds kind of fun. And this is Azerbaijan. I'll need a visa for here, but it's an online one, so I can just do it really easily, and it's like really cheap. It's $20 US or something, which I've realised is cheap for visas now. You can't cross this border because this is Armenia, and this is a bit of a conflict between these two countries. But you can go north into Georgia, visa free again, so that's awesome. And then down the coast into Turkey, and Turkey again, it's an online visa thing. It's very cheap and it's very easy. I think millions of British people go to Turkey every year, so it'll be very easy to get in, I would imagine. and I don't know, look around Turkey a bit. I've never been to Turkey. Istanbul is here. Get to Istanbul. From Istanbul, maybe from here as trains get more expensive, and I'll change to buses, and I don't know, Sofia, I think this city's called Sofia. From there it's quite a big city, so that should be a good like bus hub. And then well, I'm home, I'm in Europe, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'll go around a little bit and head back towards the UK. So it's a little bit, it's a different way of doing it from being on the bicycle. I'd like to take the bike back, but crossing China will take a long time and the weather will be getting worse. It's definitely possible I could buy a charger here. There's loads of, obviously, e-bikes. This is like e-bike land. I could probably easily buy a charger and go back, but I don't know, there's something less fulfilling about that. I could do it, I could definitely do it. But I'm quite excited for taking a long train trip. The train across China, it'll be a sleeper train, and maybe one of the ones across Kazakhstan, depending which way I go, could be a sleeper train as well. So I think that'll be pretty exciting, and it gives me a chance to go back to Kazakhstan and have a little bit more time to look around and appreciate it. So a little update there from my very fancy hotel here here in Guangzhou. Everything's good. I'll try and get some video about the bike done soon. It's in like a storage room. We've got lots of events going on. It's been really busy here. You think the cycling ends and that'll be it, but loads of like interviews and all kinds of things, photo shoots, like promotional events, and then we've got these big like exhibitions we've been going to. It's been great. It's non-stop, but it's been awesome. So yeah, thanks for following me all the way. Sorry I haven't been a little bit more active since I finished. I can obviously see on my YouTube videos people are still commenting, and on the Facebook and Instagram and things. I'm trying to keep putting things on Instagram just to keep people interested. Yeah, so thank you very much, as always. I'm always saying it, but I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.